Hey, welcome to the Fast Food Factor. I'm Russ Factor, and today we are at Burger King, and we've got a challenge for you guys to see today. I've known for a while that Burger King has an Impossible Whopper on their menu, but I've never given it a try, and I've always wondered, can I tell the difference between a regular Whopper and an Impossible Whopper? Well, today we're gonna find out. Let's head inside. So we're waiting on our Whoppers to come, and I was just kind of thinking about some things, because Burger King, I'd say, has been a pretty important piece of my life over the years at different times. My Australian friends, first of all, you may know what we're talking about. It's called Hungry Jack's down in Australia. Burger King has had some of my favorite menu items of any fast food restaurant ever in the past. They don't have them anymore. Back in the early 2000s, they had a breakfast sandwich that I loved just for the name. It was called the Meat Whopper sandwich. It had the sausage, bacon, ham, cheese, egg, and it was on the big, long hoagie roll. And another item that was on the big, long hoagie roll that was one of my favorites was called the extra long cheeseburger. That's a winner. All right, we've got our two Whoppers. We've got our regular Whopper, and we've got our Impossible Whopper. And while I was filling up my fountain drink with a vanilla Coke Zero, the producer here flipped them around and switched them around, so I don't know which is which. So we're gonna dig in here, and I'm gonna have a bite of each. And I'm gonna try to see if I can start figuring out which one is the Impossible Whopper and which one is the regular one.
All right, just to kind of clarify a little bit, I'm asking Russ Factor not to look at them because you can kind of tell the difference. So, a little behind the scenes. Why don't you try your first burger, Russ Factor?
I'm gonna go with the one on the left.
Okay.
That's hard to tell. Everything else comes
you
through.
haven't eaten any of the other one yet.
It's just already, though, it's like I'm just getting so much of the things that are on both, like the ketchup and the lettuce and things like that.
Would you like to take a little swig to clean your palate?
Let's try that.
Okay. Now burger number two.
Burger number two. There's definitely a difference. But like I said, I'm still getting a lot of the condiments. A lot about these burgers is very similar. Because the only really differential here is that one is a regular patty and one is an Impossible patty. We might have to take a couple more bites of these to figure this out. Wow, I've been kind of going back and forth on these burgers here a little bit, and they're still very tough. I think I'm starting to come to a conclusion, but I'm not confident, and that surprises me. I figured I was going to be able to instantly tell which one was the Impossible Burger, but Burger King over here trying to make everything taste like the regular one. So. We've got a decision to make, and I think I'm leaning towards one of them being the Impossible Burger more than other. And if I had to guess, I would say this was the Impossible Burger. I got it?
You got it.
So
tell us about the taste. You can see the difference between them. That one is rounded, where this one has edges that are completely You know, look at.
Yeah, I see why you told me not to.
I didn't want you to look at it.
This is the regular patty here, as you see, just regular rounded edges. This one here as you see, that has the whole flat ring around it here. Yeah, that would have been a dead giveaway had I just kind of looked at that. So the real difference here is it comes down to the patty itself. Is the taste of the juices from the patty on the real one here. That was the piece that was missing. But it's so tiny compared to everything else that you get on a burger here. Because I mean, look, you've got mayo, lettuce, tomatoes, thick onions, pickles. All of that does a really good job of making these two burgers taste almost the same. But that savory meat, that was the giveaway. But I wasn't confident at all that this was it. If you would have told me this was it, I would have been, maybe I'll just eat these all the time.
Would you get that again?
I would. This is not bad at all. There's nothing weird about it. It's just there was just a small bit of the experience and the taste missing when I was comparing the two, sitting them both down side by side. But if you'd handed me this, maybe popped a little sprinkle of salt pack on there or something, I might not even noticed. If someone just said, "Hey, give me a Whopper," okay, cool. I might not have noticed. Wow.
Let me try it.
All right, producer here is going to try the Impossible Whopper.
You really can't tell.
You really can't.
Not really.
With everything else that is on a Whopper, it's just hard to tell. Let's see what you get out of that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing about it is, on this one here, it's just a little bit more flame broiled.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yep. And there's definitely more meat juice. Can we say that on YouTube? than an Impossible Whopper. So maybe one place that you can tell the difference between these burgers is the receipt, because we did see here that the Impossible Burger is $1 more, with where I'm at, the regular one coming in at $5.99 and the Impossible Burger coming in at $6.99. Still, just for an extra $1 though, I mean, that's not that bad of a deal, and the taste is great. And I've been to other places, more sit-down restaurants, where your Impossible options will sometimes have a $2, $3, even $4 extra charge just to get pretty much the same thing with Impossible meat on it. So here at Burger King, there is $1 difference at where I'm at. Prices may vary where you are, but overall, just a great way to have a burger. If you need to have Impossible Burger, it tastes great. So overall, I was pleasantly surprised with both Whoppers, especially the Impossible Whopper. And props to Burger King for putting something on the menu for people who might have dietary restrictions like that. That's really cool to get that on there, and the fact that it seems like they cared to make it taste awesome. Not necessarily my favorite fast food burger, because as you guys know, my favorite burger is the double quarter pounder with cheese from McDonald's. As I'm eating them back and forth more, I can really tell,
yeah. You can really tell, that one has just, the smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Like the flame broil. If they could figure out how to flame broil that one.
Yeah, they probably could have just asked him to. Just said, hey,
throw it on the flame.
Throw it on the flame. I don't give a shit. As you guys know, my favorite burger is that double QPC from McDonald's. If you want to know why, click that link right there and you'll find out.